What up, what up, what up, what up? Hey, Facebook Live, what up? It's Valtopia TV on the Val channel. Gotta do a little lips and dancing every time I come on. What up? I better turn it off. Pass the keys, baby. Happy day. Greetings wherever you are. Welcome to my channel, honey. This is Val, and you're in Valtopia. And today I want to talk to you about something really important, and I want to get right to it because my internet signal's funny and because I have a meeting soon. This is my studio here in Mar Vista, California, and I'm an artist and I'm a creative mentor and guide, and I have incredible client sessions. I had one today, I had one yesterday, where my clients are shifting into and out of spaces they've been in for a long time, some of them. And it happens to some of us that might have been on the planet a little longer. We might be holding on to some things that are keeping us from awarenesses that are right in front of us and memories of ourselves that are right within us. And so today I want to talk about leadership, because it takes leadership of yourself, great leadership of yourself, to come out of old beliefs, to come out of old conditions, to come out of old stories that have kept you stuck for so long that you don't even know they're affecting your experience. It's taken me time too. Hi, Pamela, welcome. You missed the James Brown. We were jamming out to Pass the Peas, Pass the Peas, Pass the Peas. So this whole medium of talking on live video is really awesome, and I love connecting with you guys. I love it even more when it's in a divine container. From Alabama, welcome, honey. I used to go to school in Mississippi. That was an experience. I loved my school and my classmates. They're some of my dearest friends still to this day. Mississippi State University, woo! So we're talking about leadership today because I want you to, those of you who are watching me that aspire to more leadership in your life and think that you aren't worthy of it on some level, whether it's really just in your own life, you're afraid to speak up to people around you and say what you feel, or whether you're afraid to admit to yourself the truth of who you are, wherever in your life that you're feeling more, you desire more leadership to be the person that you feel inside and you're holding back, I want to talk to you because I understand that journey and I help my clients through it every day. And there's just it's like a learning curve. It's like when I started learning computers back in the early 90s. I got in this big room full of these really big computers, and I said, how do you turn it on? And everybody laughed at me. They're like, it's all the mainframe, everything was on. And there was so much about my mindset that I had to shift to understand three-dimensional space, programming, just all these abstract concepts where you're thinking and writing something and then it becomes a total other thing inside of the computer world. It really prepared me for the work that I do now, if I think about it, and I'm saying it now. Learning language, traveling in foreign countries, immersing yourself in other cultures. This is what we're doing when we're opening up to deeper awarenesses about ourselves and allowing ourselves to transcend childhood programming, cultural programming, and allow the truth of our hearts and our being to allow us to nourish ourselves and others, to be compassionate and courageous in the face of what looks like a total shit show sometimes. Can I get an amen? Hi, Penelope. How are you? So this awareness that we're all coming into and supporting each other is so powerful, and fear of leadership keeps you from opening up to your own greatest connection. And I know that when I surrendered to the reality that, wait a minute, I'm a leader in my experience. I even though I was the youngest in my family, even though I'd always been around people who liked to tell me how to do things, and I was used to being a pleaser, and I was used to trying to make everything perfect, so holding off until showing up until everything was perfect. And I had a busy mind, so I figured, well, maybe it's better somebody else that seems more organized. You know, always giving away power. Many of us have done that. And when we come into deeper awareness of the truth of what we desire, we realize, wait a minute, I don't want to do that, but I do that really well. And I'd like to step up and own this experience and become more of this in my life so that I can thrive, so that I jump out of bed in the morning and I help 50, 100 people with just my energy in the cosmos, versus the other one where I'm just like, fuck this shit, I can't do this. Just let me watch my Netflix and check out. No, do not check out and abandon ship on your beautiful human body that you gifted in this lifetime to come and do and be. Every time that you shift into a greater space of being, the light that's within you, the life force that's charged, it affects everybody around you. And you can see that in your life, and there's an ebb and flow to it. And I invite those of you who shrink from expanding your leadership or visibility or impact to lead into it with support, because the reflection is beautiful. And the more that you rise up into your illumination and strength and follow your dreams and really light up, the more you literally light up. And I feel it, and we feel it, and we influence each other. Penelope, you're in Australia. Hey, Donna. Hi, Mary Kate. Who's still here with me? So the message that was coming through for me today was to discuss leadership, because I remember when I first started this journey to free myself from my relationship in a marriage where I felt trapped and didn't feel safe in my own, to be myself, and didn't feel like I was going to be able to be the kind of leader in my life the way I wanted to. It wouldn't have agreed with the conventions of his family, or no conventions of anything really. I'm really pushing myself beyond what are conventional boundaries, and I always have. That's part of who I am and something I've come to do and be. And the more I allow myself to follow those impulses, well, the more I find myself looking at people around me that are doing the same. I met a young man in the bar the other day that's built a startup building a rocket. How amazing is that? He's actually building a rocket to the outer space. So I feel that the more you allow yourself to trust in your sense of leadership, like, I feel really strongly about this. I don't want to piss off Uncle Bob, or I don't want to let down the boss, or I don't want to lose my job for fear of this. There has to be more trust that you do know what's coming through for you, and that you're creating a life beyond the experience that you may really be uncomfortable in right now. Most of my clients that come to me are really desiring to shift something in their life, even if they don't know it. One of my clients that just finished, which by the way, I have an opening for one-on-one, and I invite you to PM me about it, a weekly session that's really powerful. She just booked in because she loved my energy, and she didn't know why. And it turns out that she really needed to work on her own relationship and strengthening her own sense of self and awareness. And then what was reflected back to her was a very agreeable and loving, attentive husband who was now informed of what she needed, because she was more relaxed and telling him what she needed. You gather me? We get more relaxed, we get more clear, we know what the fuck we want, we say it, and people go, thank you. Thank you for finally letting me know more what you need, because that other thing that was so vague, where you were cagey and were afraid to say that kind of wasn't very helpful. Right? Can I get a yes or a heart or something? Hi, honey. Oh yeah, Penelope, you're in Sydney. I went to Gold Coast in October. That was fun. And I'm due to go to Bali. The Inner Circle Mastermind is in Bali next month, you all. If you want to join now for a delicious bonus, or sign up. If you sign up for that, or the one-on-one spot, we could do Bali together, huh? I'm so excited about that, and I need to get my flight booked, and all that stuff. I like to leave things as the energy is growing, because this is how you allow for the synchronicity and the magic to happen in your life, and for unexpected, expansive leaps, dimensional leaps. Who had a dimensional leap over the weekend? And anybody watching this that won't comment in the thing but wants to chat with me about this, that is looking for one of my offerings, I want you to message me. I know there's people who watch me that don't ever say anything on the live streams, and I feel you. I know you're watching. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Welcome. So it says there's 3 people. Who's still here with me? I want to know who I'm talking to. And I invite you and to tell me if you watch the replay and to own it if you're feeling the call to more leadership in your life. If you feel like something's out of balance, if you feel like you don't get to say or be what you truly know you are, and you've been hesitant or have sabotaged or have stalled on allowing the truth of that to come forward, and you're sick of it and you're ready to shift and you're ready to do what it takes to come into that next stage of being, because you've been in the darkness long enough. You've been, what are you not available for anymore? The people that really just keep you there, the people that complain and moan and whine with you and just keep you down. How about instead of keeping it so real, keep it real as in the real vision, the real dream that you feel in your heart and that you're coming into? How about you allow yourself to release the spaces that are being held by unwitting people around you that you're not even really plugged into? Clear that and allow fresh friendships and support to come in that lets you rise up into a greater state of you. By the way, if you're watching, hi honey, hi Nicole. If you're watching in Los Angeles, I am starting a meetup, a Valtopia meetup. I've been talking about this for a couple years, and the idea when I first had it seemed so impossible at the time. Talk about leadership. At the time, I was just getting over myself, really, and getting over feeling kind of like a victim of my circumstance and really owning who I am and how I'd gotten to the place where I wasn't happy and how I could shift it. And I was so amazed at a dramatic shift into a space of abundance and clients and energy shifting magic work that I said I should have a meetup so I can help other women rise up out of their complex relationships, out of fear, and into their light. And that's what I'm doing now, finally. I'm starting a meetup here in Los Angeles. So look for the Valtopia Rise Up meetup if you want to become a part of that and join it. Let me know if you're watching the replay. And hi, Kimberly. Hey, Rebecca. And let me know if this message resonates for you, if you're feeling the call to take more presence in your life, to show up more fully, to let other people's opinions fuck off and to tune more into who you are. Let me know if you're ready to invest time, space, and being in rising up and showing up as the you that you know that you've been letting go or you've run from or you've become and then you let it go again. We got work to do, and I'm here to support you in true presence. I love the sessions that we do. I can see your energy way beyond the moment that you're in right now, where it seems too overwhelming. You can't quiet your busy mind. You're sick of trying to be so perfect. You're sick of pleasing others at the expense of your own heart and beingness, and you're ready to choose a new mind pattern and a new sense of spirit and energy and really renew your life in a way that's going to pivot you back towards yourself. This is what we're doing, and I love doing it every day. I love doing it, and that's what we've been doing on these live streams. So I got to get ready for my session now. I love the heart stream. Who's giving me the heart streams? Hanne, or say hello. So let's do one card for the day. And I love the silence in between, the quiet moments in between when we shift audiences, and those who are shifting, and those of you who stay with me and come through it, and then the new faces that come and go. It's a beautiful wave. Ooh, look at that. Yes. In the quiet of creation, allow the magic. Allow the magic all the way, honey. All right, go to valtopia.com if you haven't done the weekly spread. You can take a deep breath and say 1, 2, or 3 and punch it in and you'll get an answer. Right now, today, it's just a picture. I'm busy with my kids this week, so I didn't write a bunch of words, but I think you should strengthen your intuition bone and figure out what the messages mean for you and come share them on in Valtopia, the free group, or join us for Clean Slate, Clear Vision. If you're stuck and you're not ready to invest in my one-on-one, I've got a thing for you that you can do, and it's 2 weeks. And if you sign up early bird, there's a discounted fee, and you will get in already tomorrow. And the recording has already been started, and then I have another one already following. And this is a divine container allowing you to release old patterns, to get aware of your own presence right now, and to develop ways of doing this for yourself. And I can't wait for you to join me in that. I've got a beautiful page I wrote up last night. I put a bunch of pictures, and I really let my soul guide the words to come through to call in those of you who are stuck in a bad habit. If you keep going back to that guy, if you keep smoking those cigarettes, if you keep eating that sugar, if you keep whatever it is that you're wanting to stop in this fresh energy in the new year and bring into a better space, that's what we could, I realize that's what this energy is about. And it's also about releasing emotions that you don't know you're hiding, because there's physical pain that you're not even aware that you've been holding tight in your body. That's actually the source of it is coming from an emotional place. That's what this clean slate, clear vision is about. Because in the eclipse, we really tuned into some energy of emotional childhood that got released. And now you need to release the physical energy that's tied up around that and let that go. And when you do, you will have a much clearer vision. It's like veils being released. So it's a little bit of an uncomfortable recording to listen to. And there might be some emotional disturbance for a day or so. And then the clearing and clarity in the vision afterwards, it's a whole nother dimensional space of you. So I invite you to take a look at that. I'm going to put the link in. And hi, Laura. You're welcome, honey. Have a beautiful day. I'm going to do a question card, and then I'm going to get ready for my meeting. If you're curious about working with me, if you would like to know more, and if you really are ready to take that step towards making a decision that changes you, today's the day. Why do I like people? Why do I like people? I love people. I love connecting. I love seeing the reflection that is really me, because we're all one. I love feeling myself reflected back in others. Why do I like people? That's why I like people, right? All right, so thank you for joining me today. And honey, oh, your frequency, there's nobody like you. Thank you, honey. Have a beautiful day.